Ladies and gentlemen, may I direct your attention to something quite extraordinary, quite incredible, quite unlike anything you may have experienced in your life.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Takeover Show. I'm your host, Misa, and with me, as always, he is owner of Duchi's. He's also a certified torta pounder. Please give it up for my boy, Chuy, the torta-nator.
La torta no me importa, bro.
Welcome, dude. Mientras este güey existe, no habrá una torta triste. Yes, sir. No. Yes, sir. Now, Chuy, bro, we have an awesome pod here today, man. We have an awesome athlete here. Before we do introduce him, I do want to give a big old shout out to our sponsors, starting here at Genuine Reference Studios. Guys, anything music, anything sound, anything podcast, please hit up Genuine Reference Studios. As well as, you see the merch on the table, man. Mijo Things. Mijo Things. Shout out to Will Hernandez and all the Mijos out there, man. They have some awesome merch. They have some good events coming up. They also do have a Mijo Taco, so please make sure to hit up Mijo Things and Mijo Taco. So shout out to them. Also, man, we do see the flashes. We do have the Takeover's official photographer, Mr. Big O! From Big O Photos. Guys, for any events, please hit up Big O Photos. Also, man, last but not least, they are called Dulce, right, Chuy? They're called Dulce.
Sir. For those that like to dabble and be responsible, you have to be 21 and over. Make sure to go to Mexico and tap in, just because you have to be what?
Yeah.
Consume what?
Responsibly. Yes.
And they are Abuelita approved. So if anybody that likes to be 420 friendly, make sure to check out DULCE at our Instagram. So with that being said, let's get to it, my boy.
Shout out to all our sponsors one more time, man. Chuy, I'm excited about this episode, man. Shout out to our boy Audrey Brodas or Brodas.
Adrian Brodas.
Adrian. I call him Andrew. I call him Audie. I call him. And dude, the funny thing is the last time I run into him, I was like, "Hey, yo, Brodas," and he's like, "It's Brodas." And it made me feel like shit, dude. And he's like, "No, I'm kidding, man." But shout out to him, dude. If you guys haven't seen, check out that episode number 68.
Homie over there killing it on ESPN Radio, the Super Bowl. But
yeah, dude, he's having fun right now, dude. That's fucked up, dude. I told him, hey, if you're gonna go out of town or something, hit us up. We'll go with you. We'll carry your bags and shit. And next thing you know, he's already fucking out of town. Dude.
But he's a businessman. He opened the doors here, and I just want to introduce the one and the only. You want to say it?
Yes, sir, man. This guy is one of the baddest men here alive, man. You can see him live on the CFC. He is 3-0 right now. Please help me welcome AJ All Day Hotchkins. Jesus, brother. Jesus. To start off with, man, thank you so much for taking this time to come on the show, bro. I know that you're busy. I know you're busy taking names and kicking ass and shit. But thank you so much. We've heard so much about you. And to start off with, bro, how are you doing today?
I'm muy bien, bro. Chingón.
Oh, shit.
I've been waiting to bust that out. Chingón. That's what they tell me. Great, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
The only thing is, it's Hotchkins, bro. That we just gotta.
Hotchkins, dude. I was thinking Hopkins, Hotchkins, but Hotchkins, AJ Hotchkins. Hotch.
You guys were also giving me.
We're giving him shit about you. About Theo. Hotchkins, dude. AJ all day Hotchkins.
Well, welcome, Mr. Hotchkins. Hell yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Sorry for butchering up your name, but please don't beat us up. But that being said, man, you are, doing research on you. We've been looking you up here for a while. You've done a lot, man. You've come from a long way of when it comes to being an athlete, right? To start off with, man, you're from Oregon, right?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Oregon. How was, dude? Shout out to all the people out there too. What did you call them? To your
Oregonians.
Oregonians.
I'm an Oregonian. Yeah.
Oregonians. Like
now I'm a Texan though. I've been here.
No, you're an El Pasoan, my boy.
I'm an El Pasoan too. Yeah, there you
guys go. Yeah, both
yeah,
of them.
man.
So T-Guard High School.
Tigard High School.
Tigard High School.
Tiger High School.
Damn, look.
Okay. Okay.
Look at him,
Hey,
dude. The
hey, soy de
accent, the
Juárez.
accent, bro.
Accent, bro.
Yo nomás sé frijol, sal y limón y
Do you know
chile.
Spanish? Do you know Spanish?
Muy poquito, bro.
Okay.
I need to, you know what though, bro? I'm doing better, man. I'm starting to ask more, and I'm starting to. That's why I said chingon, bro. I'm trying to get.
I think
right,
you know
bro.
all the good words. I think you know all the main
No,
words.
I've been
to
knowing the
say.
bad words, bro, since like since elementary school, like
Yeah.
5th grade. Yeah, you
Oh,
start to
shit.
learn. Yeah, you know the bad bad
Hey,
words.
hey, a huevo.
Yeah, so real quick, up there in Oregon,
Cabrón.
man, like Portland, Oregon, was there like Spanish being taught up there? Was there like a big part of
we
like
had
the...
we had Spanish class. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. We had Spanish class. Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Was it the
damn.
basic like you know the language and the verbs and the
Bro, I don't even know what a verb is, bro. Hey, honestly, bro. Honestly, though, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, man, if I want to learn Spanish, I probably gotta like start to like relearn like language just in general, like
Yeah.
adverbs, verbs, like a noun. I don't know what any of that stuff is, bro.
Dude, I used to hate that whole English class because, I mean, I would feel it too. And then I would get home and my mom's like, what the fuck, Misa, you know English? And I was like, nah, dude, it's the verbs and the nouns. I don't know what the fuck that is, dude.
Right.
Is that an even number, an odd number? I don't know, man. I used to have it mix it up, but that's crazy, man. Portland, Oregon, dude. Born and raised there. To what age did you actually stay there? In Oregon?
Till I was 18.
Till 18, till
Yeah.
after high school.
After
right?
high school, bro. Yeah, and
So,
I bounced.
Let's
Yeah.
do this real quick right here. You see this right here? Let's talk it on this side right here.
Oh,
Right
gotcha,
there.
brother.
There you
Gotcha,
go.
gotcha.
Man, there
Now-
it is.
There it is.
I wanted to get into the Oregon before we leave. I was doing some
Before we leave, just got
Before we leave that
just
topic.
started, dude.
before we leave the Oregon topic. Being from Portland, Oregon, did you always want to be like? Did you went to the Ducks? Did you always want to be a Duck, or did you?
Bro, to be honest, not really.
No?
I always wanted to like play at a big school like USC, I guess Oregon, like Michigan. I don't know. Yeah, just like a big time school. But
But you started
I didn't
at
grow up
another-
like I didn't grow up like a Duck fan or a Beaver fan. But we talked about that earlier. Like
Yeah.
I've never really been a fan of
like
much
a
of
whole
anything.
team, right?
Yeah, never really. Yeah,
You,
never.
you
really.
become like a fan of a player and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, but even growing up, like that's one of the things. Like growing up, I should have done more of is like become more of a fan of like certain players and like follow and model my stuff after like certain players and like athletes in general is kind of what I do now. Like I'm a big like Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Kobe
yeah.
Bryant fan. Like,
Yeah.
but they're all like team sport athletes. But you can learn something from everybody. So
Yeah. I mean, they're in a different sport, but you being an MMA fighter, I'm sure you could take a lot out of that. Now, going back to like college eras, right? Like you started off in football, and you were a goddamn good football player, bro. You a linebacker, is that pretty much the position that you always played from the beginning?
Yeah, in high school I played like I didn't play football until my junior year in high school.
No shit.
Yeah, well I played like Pop
TV
Warner,
football? Okay.
what they would call it out here, like youth football, whatever.
Yeah.
And then in 8th grade I stopped playing football and I was gonna focus on basketball, which is like yeah, bro, I wouldn't recommend anybody focus.
Damn.
If you're not taller than 6 feet, bro.
Yeah, well, that too. For sure, I wouldn't recommend it to someone like myself.
Yeah.
But also, like, I wouldn't recommend focusing on any sport for any, like, young athlete. I'd say, like, play everything and be competitive in everything. But, yeah, so I played basketball my freshman and my sophomore year, and then I started playing football my junior and senior year. But I played, like, fullback, running back, like, defensive end, linebacker. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
you
mixed
played
it
all
up.
that, like, rough fucking positions, man.
The violent ones.
The
Yeah,
violent
the
ones, the
violent
ones that
bro,
you need
yeah.
to fucking kick some ass to do that. And you did really good, bro. I know you went to a college, right? You went.
I went to so right out of high school, I went to Riverside City College, which is a community college in Southern California, but it's like a JUCO. So the point of the JUCO is to like transfer to a Division I, and I felt that like I was under recruited out of high school, being from Oregon, and like I don't know what the recruiting scene is there now, but like when I was coming out, it was like 4 or 5 guys would go D1 out of the whole state, which is pretty low. So a lot of schools weren't recruiting the state of Oregon, which makes it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's just
it was harder for you to get noticed out of Oregon
yeah.
because of that.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, there's a lot of white people too in Oregon.
There's a lot of tios.
There's a lot of tios.
There's no tios out there.
Yeah, you know, it's not a hugely populated state either. You know, and there's not a whole lot of speed. But anyway. Yeah, so I went to a junior college and kind of blew up on the JUCO scene. I was a 2-time All-American, and I think I was like conference player of the defensive player of the year, and then I ended up transferring back to the state of Oregon and played football at the University of Oregon.
Dude, that's a good like resume to have, especially as a football player starting off. How was that time during your college or community college season? Was it easy for you? Was it just something that like did you feel that you were like above athletic wise?
Yeah, bro. So like it was a bit intimidating, bro, because like the school that I went to, like we're known for like having a bunch of D1 bounce backs, like, and I'm in Southern California. It's like hyper talented, bro. And like I said, I come from the state of Oregon where like there's limited talent, you know, like because of the population size. So at first it was a bit intimidating, but I think I started to gain confidence, like just like, I don't know. Yeah, I just started to. It's interesting, bro, because I was 18, like JUCO, there's no scholarships, like so I had.
You're away from home too.
I'm away from home, bro.
That's
like I'm
crazy.
on my own. I was living out of a suitcase. Like I just had my suitcase, staying with like different coaches, teammates, like kind of just like bouncing around. I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything. So
yeah, I'm just here for the tacos and the bitches.
Oh my God.
The tacos, or did you say the
tacos and the bitches? Nah, they're hungry, way. They're hungry. I heard the tacos and the bitches, and that's coming from a gordo. Way. That's coming from Gordillo. So I had a question. You were living suitcase to suitcase. You were surviving from memory when that like anybody basically lend a hand to the homie and the brother.
Yeah.
How did that go about, bro? Like.
Bro, I do my best work when I feel like this. I feel like it's like death ground strategy. Yeah, it's like either this or like
when you have no other choice.
You have no other choice, bro. Like there's no plan B, there's no nothing. So I was out there like pretty much like, yeah, I was out there just, surviving, bro. And I had my best year my freshman year, and I was real focused. I was like real pretty, bro. I was like, bro, I always talk to like when I'm in El Paso, like it's crazy because like growing up, bro, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do anything. Like I didn't go to party. Yeah, look at this guy.
He didn't fucking party at college.
It's in El Paso, it's
it's like party culture, right? Yeah, it's party culture.
I could see that. Like I see that like in the 70s show, like they other shows like that. Like it's very rare where they want to party like that, And there's other shows on TV where it's just all school and shit and like fun.
Yeah, I think it just depends on like the person, right? Like I like were you just had a goal in mind, or was it just because of the style of living that
I don't know, bro. Like in high school, I just never was really exposed to it, and like I never like exposed myself to it.
Yeah,
that's good.
And so when I was in junior college, I was the same way. I was real hyper focused, and now and then like the next year is when I started like going on official visits and like going like to different schools and like drinking and shit, and that's when shit started to like freaking.
That's when you noticed.
That's when I started to deteriorate. Man. Yeah.
So
that's why I was telling you earlier. I'm like, yeah, it was more the mental and the spiritual side. Like I didn't play well. I didn't live up to expectations at the University of Oregon, and I think a lot of it had to do with like my life outside of football, And so
that's crazy. I mean, that's really cool that you say and actually kind of confess to that, because I'm sure there's a lot of players and athletes that are going through that or have gone through that. But you've noticed it. I mean, you said from the beginning from community college, and then you went over to the Oregon Ducks. And then that's when like the true party shit started,
which was a mistake.
You feel like you lost some focus on there.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like, yeah, I was what'd you say? I was there for the tackles and the bitches, bro.
And the bitches.
That was the problem, bro. That was the problem, and that was one of the problems. And so I was like going out, partying, drinking, stuff like that, and yeah, I feel like you lose sight of like what's important, and like again, I think the spiritual and the mental side of being an athlete is like the biggest part. It's the biggest part. So
I agree with that. How was though that transition though Like
That's
from
why I
going
said
from
you
the
guys got a
community.
great gig, man. You guys talk shit.
No, we have to be careful, dude. We have to be careful. We have to
About
be careful
what?
about it. About how we do it and how much we do and if we're gonna hang out with somebody and are we gonna drink before we do this? Are we gonna drink during this? Are we gonna drink?
Uber ready?
You got to be real careful
know,
about when you start to drink.
Yeah, man. We have to think like AJ Hotchkins,
Hotchkins, bro.
Hotchkins.
All right, man.
But yeah.
okay.
Sometimes we like.
I mean, it's something that you have to think about. Obviously, I mean, party and alcohol, it's always going to be there, and it's something that is very easy to fall into, and it does like push.
Yeah, I'm kind of giving you guys shit, but you guys could like turn up right now. You guys,
low-key,
I guess so. Yeah, but I mean, it puts.
You're not gonna take a like shot to the liver or anything.
No, yeah, but my wife is gonna take a shot to my liver if I get home drunk and shit.
I wanted to get into this subject because people think me and him are always partying and drinking and getting fucked up. Big O, are we always doing that shit? Hell no.
Nah, that's good.
Big O's like, hell yeah, bro. That's why I stopped drinking.
It leads to a better life regardless, But I'm saying, like, if I were like a rapper, like it would be more like that might actually contribute to my music. Or I don't know. I'm not a rapper.
You're right.
So
Actually, that you have a good point there, man.
If I was a podcaster, it would be like
it could help. It could help.
I could smoke a bunch of weed and just fucking shoot the shit, But
as an athlete, it's a lot different, man. It's a lot different because it's not just
it's performance
physical,
based,
but it's mental.
Mental and spiritual, and it's performance based. Like if I get in a cage with another man and like I'm trying to kill him, he's trying to kill me. It's like really it comes down to like our daily habits, Like,
that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro.
What you ate
is
at the highest
it's
level.
Like who
lives
better? Like you're beating his ass up. It's like, bro, I've been eating raw eggs all day, dog.
I've been smoking weed.
What you been eating, dog?
That fool's like, I've been smoking weed and drinking diet soda.
For sure.
How was that? That process from going from your community college football team to the Oregon team, which is now like considered like one of a well-known team. How was that? Did you get a call? Did one of your recruiters or was it
like they just like it'll be like coaches will back in the day, like back in the day now. But they would like follow you on Twitter and like reach out to you on Twitter, and then like you get on the phone with them and they offer me a scholarship. And like I think I was the best JUCO linebacker in the country at the time, and so I had a bunch of scholarship offers and I'm 5'10". I was undersized, so that was another thing. Coming out of high school, I was real undersized for playing like the position of linebacker, and then also.
I mean, I think that's a good size, don't you think, Chuy?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm 5'8", 5'9".
That's because we're in El Paso, bro. You guys are like, damn.
That's true.
There's some like in the NFL or like even like at the Power 5 Division I level, like linebackers are big people. They're like from like 6'1" to like probably like 6'4". Fuck. Like 240. Yeah.
Chuy, we got no chance.
I was the smallest.
Scratch that shit out,
I was the smallest. Probably. There was another one that was a walk-on, but he was a baller too. His name was Lana Apelu or something like that from Hawaii. He was a walk-on, but he was a baller. He was like 5'9", like 190. So it can be done.
Long curly hair.
Yeah.
So
that adds to the attributes, bro. It's the Troy Polamalu.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I overheard y'all that you practice with Mr. Herbert.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I play with Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert. For those who don't know, man, Justin Herbert is my favorite player right now. I am a Chargers fan. Shout out to the Chargers. Shout out to all the Chargers fans here in El Paso. All 35 of them, dude. I love you guys, man. We'll get it next year, dude. We'll get it next year.
But how did that go about, or what? With
I mean, well, so yeah, I mean, he was a freshman we came in the same recruiting class actually, and yeah, I mean, man, he's like a real. That's what you ought to be as an athlete, like real squared away, like real. He's a real smart kid too. I know he's like AP everything, and like
he's like a smart. Like he don't give a fuck about the fame. He don't give a fuck about how big he is. All he cares about.
That's
is
the way to be.
games.
That's the way to be.
Like I don't know if you guys have seen Justin Herbert, man. A lot of the times where people are filming him, dude, he's running out of practice and he's fucking flipping people off because he just wants to be left alone.
Oh,
he just wants to come in,
really?
Fucking throw a pass and a touchdown and pack his shit and go home, dude. That's the type of athlete that you need in all football.
Who was it? John Elway or someone that drove a Bronco to the stadium? They had a truck or Jeff Favre. They kept it humble, bro. They kept.
There's
it
one
humble,
like
fool.
Kawhi Leonard used to drive that like old.
Oh
Kia minivan or something like
dude,
that.
to practice. Yeah.
You guys are Spurs fans. You guys know.
Yeah,
Kawhi.
we're
Go
Spurs
Spurs, go.
fans, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So eventually, playing with Oregon, you did a transfer over to UTEP, man, and that's where you kind of shined, bro. Shout out to that. You came over to UTEP football. You did your thing. How was that experience coming in? And before you answer all that, have you ever been El Paso before you came?
No,
to
absolutely not. No, I've never been to El Paso until I moved here to play football at UTEP, and it was crazy, bro. Like things that like you would take for granted, like seeing the border. I remember my first time. I'm like looking over at Mexico, like driving, like, oh, I think that's Mexico, like. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know that he made a point, dude. Like now that I have kids and stuff, like my little son, sometimes when we do pass by, because we don't do it as often, I have to remind him. I was like, that's Mexico, and it like kind of blows his mind. I was like, what? Like there's a border right here, and we see this. Anybody that's
and
born
think about
here,
it, he's from El Paso.
Yeah, man.
So I'm from Portland, Oregon, bro. Like. Yeah, and like you hear a lot of stuff. Like obviously, I love El Paso. Like it's super safe here. Like I don't run into any problems. But
Say that again. You love what? You love what?
El Paso.
Yes.
Yeah. The Sun City, like where I'm from, it's the total opposite. So this is like desert, and I'm from like big, tall, green trees. So like,
dude, I love that, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sometimes I tell my wife all the time, like, man, like here in El Paso, dude, you have to. Like either be blessed to have a tree in your land, or you have to have money to shade. Like that's all it is here, bro. Like, but I've always liked that. But because I was born and raised here, man. Like it's all desert, Like
yeah.
So was it something
here.
good? Was it something good? Like was it a good difference? Because I know that you went to Cali, right, and then you went to Oregon, and then you came back. You came to El Paso. Was there a big difference in the?
You could it's a big difference here for sure than anywhere though. I brought my dad. My dad came down here for the first time like maybe a couple months ago in October, and he's like, I've never been anywhere like this. Like he's well traveled too. Yeah. But it's because it's a border town, And he's like, hey, like, are there any like black folks around here? And I'm like, nah, not really. Like, and if they are, it's like they're military. Or like they went to UTEP, or they're like kids of the military.
Yeah. Kids of the military.
I was like, bro, it's like literally like 90% like Hispanic here.
Is that something that like? Is that something that like it's noticeable like right away? Like when you show up?
Because at first I would think like you guys look Mexican, but like I would probably think Big O over here. I would think he's white. Like if he was in Oregon.
Look at Big O how happy he is, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like even like bro,
I
like
was like, I got the white pass.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're brown, but
No, dude, you're light skinned.
Big O's like, nah, they want
light brown. You know how they have like dark light? Like we have like our brown.
But everybody in Oregon is like white though, bro. So like it's like the assumption you would make would be like, oh, he's probably white. Yeah.
So
where's the assumption here? I'm like, oh, they're probably Mexican. Like even if they look real white,
Yeah, dude, and that's the thing, dude. I consider myself white.
No, you are not white, brother.
You are not white.
Hey, brother, you are
kidding, man. I'm kidding. I think it's just my language. I think it's the language, though, dude.
It's
like
the
a lot
accent,
of people
there's no
see
way.
it and then they're like, "Oh, you speak English? You speak really well English." Like,
bro, if you went to Oregon, you'd be like the most Mexican in Oregon.
Ah, dude, we need to
maybe
take over
I don't know.
Oregon, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried Mexican food in Oregon? Was that good food?
Bro, honestly, I don't remember, to be honest. But I'll tell you what, though, in California, Southern California specifically, I prefer the Mexican food there over here.
What? Oh, hell
You're not the first one, dude. Fucking Uncle Scotty said the same thing, man. We need to
what they don't have here is carne asada fries, bro. Why don't you guys have carne asada fries here?
That is true, bro. We gotta look that
Bro,
shit
when
up.
I first moved here, I'm like, oh, we got to go find the carne asada fries because like it's gonna be insane, Because I'm coming from like California, and I'm like, they got like carne asada fry like spots everywhere. So it's like, yeah, I love carne asada fries, bro.
I think what it is here, man, is like
I
like
think
carne
you late to the
asada
game or
fries.
what?
It's like, bro, you either get carne asada or you get fries. No.
Yeah, for real. That's what I was just thinking.
Honestly, bro, I think it's because like this is like Chihuahua. You guys can make fun of that too. The way I just said Chihuahua.
No, you actually said it
you
good.
said it
That's
right.
Chihuahua,
Chihuahua.
yeah.
And then like California is like Tijuana. So like it's the Tijuana Mexicans. Like, I think it's a cultural difference.
Yeah,
right?
dude. You know, you get the Tex-Mex and then you get the Cali-Mex over there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like it's a lot different.
Damn.
I will give you that, man. And
I won't.
only because we haven't. She's her, man.
Bro, honestly, guys, I'm sorry to keep
It's
going
alright.
on this, but like, honestly, bro, like the Mexican food here, like to me, has not been very good.
Really?
Bro, honestly.
Hell, big
So,
O.
okay,
maybe
okay.
I'm
I'm not
pointing
gonna
in the
talk
right
shit because he'll
direction.
knock me out, but
No, let's get into it a little bit. I mean, how long have you been here in total, man?
Like
I mean,
7 years.
So 7 years.
6
So in
years,
7 years, you felt that like you've.
Bro, I
tasted
haven't
enough
like
food.
honestly, bro. I haven't had like great like where I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Oh man, I think man. I mean, I don't know where you've been.
We got to go to Mijo's Tacos. That's what I got
Hey,
to try next.
shit.
Bro.
right there, boys.
Yeah,
we coming. We coming.
Mijo's Tacos.
No, I'm serious because I've heard good stuff about Mijo's Tacos and.
They look delicious.
No, it
Bro,
is.
but
it is
I'll
good
tell
food.
you what, bro. Like my wife, she's from El Paso, but like we don't even call it Mexican food. We eat tacos all the time, though. We eat like steak tacos, chicken tacos.
Hey,
We're always
there you
eating
go.
tacos.
There you go.
I think.
But
that's what
I
it is.
love my wife's food. So
You have to.
Yeah, well, hopefully that's the right way, bro.
No, man.
Otherwise, you kind of screwed up.
Like
yeah.
I like your answer with that, man, because I feel like a lot of people that we do ask, like they just genuinely say like, oh, Paso food is the best. We want to hear the truth, right? We want to hear like because like a lot of word has always gone out that El Paso has one of the best when it comes to Mexican food all out there. But also you get
Bro, you
people
know where
like,
I've been, Adrian? People told me to go to the one by the graveyard. Is that L&J's?
oh, Ellen
Oh,
J's.
okay, Ellen
Bro,
J's.
that's it's average, bro. Honestly, I really felt that it was
No,
just
we-
like
you know
I'm
where
gonna
we're
agree.
gonna
I'm
take
gonna
him?
agree.
No, you know, he
think
needs to
Ellen
go to-
J's is
Yeah, I
not
thought
the
it was
best
like
shit
high-
anymore.
He needs
You
to
know,
go to
the-
places like La Pila. He needs to go to
Oh, yeah,
places
for
like
sure.
See, I've never
true
heard that.
Mexican restaurants.
Yeah,
that are
where
local.
like a hole in the wall, probably.
Like a hole in the wall, yeah, man.
you're right,
Like-
bro. You're
like
right.
Those,
That's exactly it.
and I agree. Like some of these places are good, but compared to like let's say people that are coming like Tex-Mex that are used to the Tex-Mex flavor, yeah, it's gonna be different. You know, but we're talking about true Mexican flavor. And dude, you know what? We'll vlog it, bro. We'll take you out somewhere.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll take you
Let's
out
do that,
somewhere.
yeah.
But
I'm not a
want-
hater, bro. I'm just honest.
No, we're
like,
not.
yeah.
That I love it, bro. I love it,
Hey,
man.
hey.
The good thing is that he's tried it, bro. He's tried it, and he's still here in El Paso, dude.
Morra Mia.
He's still here, bro.
Morra
I didn't
Mia has
pack
some
up
good
and move
Mexican.
yet.
No, I want to ask now. We're since we're talking about food and stuff real quick, man. Are you a torta lover?
Bro, honestly, I don't know, bro. Like, I'd have to see like an image of a torta.
I mean, I got you.
Yeah.
But
Chewy.
the food.
No,
Yeah, the
Chewy, we're
food,
talking
right?
about food, Chewy.
Yeah.
So really quick, man. So going through UTEP football already, man. Time went by. Eventually, the time ended at UTEP. You actually became a defensive assistant coach there for a little bit until COVID hit, right? COVID hit.
Bro, I'm down to do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
bro. Look at him, dude. Look, he's
Yeah, I'm
already
actually
hungry.
real hungry right now too. Yeah, I
Oh
just
shit!
left the gym.
Can we cater some food out here, Chewy? Let's get on some catering for him. But what I really wanted to know, man,
Yeah,
like
those look good,
when
bro.
when was it that you started getting into the whole MMA thing? I know you started into jiu-jitsu. Was this during here at UTEP or was it already?
No, it was
back
well,
then?
I'll tell you, like, this was a huge hack for me. I started like embracing like warrior spirit and warrior culture when I was at UTEP because I started the Habib and the Conor fight happened and I started to get into like the UFC, like watching the UFC. I'm like, oh, these dudes are like real warriors, you know?
Yeah.
So like it would like encourage me to go out there and be like a warrior, which I believe all football players are gladiators too.
Fuck yeah.
They may not all have like the gladiator, like warrior mindset, like, but that's what they're doing. Like they're going to war too, you know? So yeah, I started watching it. And then I didn't really start training until after, like during maybe after COVID.
So
Yeah, it
this was
right
after like
COVID.
you didn't even start training until like after football.
After football and after I got done coaching, I coached 2 years at UTEP. I was a GA and then I was a qualities control defensive assistant. And then after that year is when I first started like dabbling around with jiu-jitsu specifically. And then, yeah, I just kind of like gradually like just kept putting myself out there.
Why jiu-jitsu, if you don't mind me asking? Why started jiu-jitsu, maybe not boxing or kickboxing?
I recommend everybody grapple just because there's no head trauma. Number one, like not that I was thinking that at the time, but I don't know why I really started with jiu-jitsu. I don't know, but I just think that like learning how to grapple. You could spar every day. Like we could grapple right now. Like we could all spar, and that nobody would get hurt. Like no one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
unless you put me in an arm bar or fucking break my arm.
Yeah,
I don't tap out.
Yeah, if you didn't
unless
tap,
something snaps and shit.
If you didn't tap, you seem to be a nice guy. I wouldn't break your arm, bro.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm responsible. Yeah, I wouldn't break your arm, bro. But I would nicely tell you should tap. Probably. You know. But you could spar and you could get like. It's great exercise. It's great cardio. It's and then it's a skill. It's like being able to swim or ride a bike. You know, like being able to like grapple and being able to fight is a life skill. And so, I kind of just started doing it like that at first, and then I just got more and more serious. I started to compete, and then I was like, man, like I think my skill set would transfer over to MMA better than it would just in one art. Like for example, like boxing is really tough, jiu-jitsu is really tough, like all these, because they're so specific. It's boxing is just boxing, you know. But in MMA, you could bring whatever you want to the cage: jiu-jitsu, wrestling, boxing.
That's what I love MMA, man. I mean, I grew up watching boxing a lot, and then through high school, a lot of my friends did wrestling, and they got into jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. But I've always thought MMA is like the sport to do, because if you're somebody that is an athlete or somebody that's a fighter or whatever, and let's say you're just a boxer, okay, that's cool. But what if we could do something that involves more than just throwing punches? You know,
correct.
What if we add kicking? What if we add
elbows?
wrestling?
Four limbs.
You know, what if we add elbows? You know, what if we add fucking
knees,
eye to eye? Look,
forehead.
You know what's funny is that like, what do you say? Because like, there's a lot of like especially when it comes to jiu-jitsu, and I'm a big fan of jiu-jitsu, but there's also a lot of hate of jiu-jitsu, man. There's a lot of people out there like, what, like, you're somebody that knows jiu-jitsu, and I've seen like memes out there like a jiu-jitsu guy when somebody breaks in and he's just there on the floor like just
it's because it's like a beta sport, because like it's like a lot of guys that do jiu-jitsu never did anything else, and they don't have any wrestling. Like it's just kind of like it's hard to explain to someone that's not in the martial arts world, but they're lazy. Like they're always late to training. Like they don't do the warm ups. Like they're like the butt scooting is what you're talking about. Like, and so jiu-jitsu to me, I love like jiu-jitsu. I think is a superior martial art, like out of all martial arts. If you're just talking about like,
I think I'd rather fight a street fight a boxer than a jiu-jitsu guy. For sure, hands down.
It depends on the jiu-jitsu guy, bro. Like
if they're both like fucking good, like, bro, let me just try and tackle this fucking boxer, and then we'll fucking go at it on the ground. But I can't do that with this fucking jiu-jitsu guy.
That's true. Yeah, assuming you're trying
to go to sleep.
Jiu-jitsu guy could put me to sleep standing up too, bro. Like,
that fool can just
assuming you're trying to win, you probably have a better chance beating the boxer.
Yeah.
Just because if you grab him and get him on the ground, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Well, I would say it's 50-50 because he doesn't know what he's doing either. Yeah. You know, maybe even 60-40, just because the boxer is in probably better shape.
Yeah, he probably knows how to throw a blow on his back. You know, but I mean, you can't think like that when there's a jiu-jitsu guy. You're on top or he's on top of you.
That's a wrap, bro. He's in a.
It also depends on what the situation is. Like boxing's a better art if it's 3 versus 1. Because I'm not gonna go to the ground if it's you know what I mean. Like true. I'm gonna get head stomped. So I would say like if you're like day one, like wanting to like get into martial arts, I would say like start with jiu-jitsu, and then I'd say like Muay Thai would be another good one, just because again, like you're learning different how to use different weapons, including boxing.
Fucking your elbows, your knees, bro. Like that's kicks. Man. Watching like Muay Thai and all this stuff, dude. Every time I see it, for some reason, dude, I just run out of breath just looking at them, dude. Like either somebody gets
too many tortas, bro. Too many tortas, bro.
Too many tortas.
Tortas, güey.
Yeah,
it's all the tortas, bro.
Now, AJ, I had a question. In the jiu-jitsu world, how did you dabble into 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, and how did that whole?
Yeah,
I bounced around. I started at like I've trained everywhere, bro. I trained at Zen martial arts. I trained at and then I think I went to City Wolves shortly after that, and then I went to 10th Planet because they're the only no gi school. Like usually, like traditionally, you wear the gi in jiu-jitsu, and 10th Planet is no gi. So it's like you just go in spats. You know what I mean? So there's no like you're not wearing like pajamas. They call them. You know what I mean? So so that's how I got started at 10th Planet, just because it was a no gi school, and yeah, I've been there ever since. So
damn. Do you remember like the first time you started actually kind of sparring when it comes to like getting hit in the face and did that change your mentality on like what you were doing at the moment?
Yeah, like I remember when I first started doing MMA, like I didn't really like MMA because I didn't like getting hit, and I didn't. Not only that, but also I didn't know how to defend. So it's like if you don't have any like answers to like or solutions to like the problem, which is like the problem is getting hit, then it's like kind of discouraging, you know what I mean? And then also like jiu-jitsu, once you start like with like ground and pound, it like significantly changes like the jiu-jitsu game. Like
when you add like the whole ground and pound.
Yeah, like because like you can't camp in certain spots. Like you can't really play off your back when someone's punching at you, you know? Like you have to, it's more active. Like you have to be constantly scrambling and trying to get on top. So it's just a different game, and but again, like I said, MMA for me, I love MMA now because I get to like bring diversity and like dynamics, like being dynamic into the cage versus like only being limited to like a certain skill set. And then like, for example, if I wanted to like box, like there's kids that have been boxing since they were like 10 years old. It's like, how am I gonna like gain ground on these guys when they've been boxing for 20 years now? You know,
I know,
like,
dude. You fucking knee them in the face, dude.
Correct, bro.
You know,
exactly. That's why you do MMA.
Yeah, that's why you do MMA. You don't stick to boxing.
Correct.
But that's
the leg.
Yeah, you
kick the leg, bro. I like it, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I can tell you guys put some thought into this, man. I like this, man. You said, hey, you gotta kick the leg
too, bro.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the sport.
Yeah, no doubt. No, that's good insight, bro. You kick the leg.
Kick the leg. And
attack the base, bro.
Kick the leg and come in with an elbow, dude.
Correct.
You'll hit something, dude. But dude, I mean, when did you become an amateur fighter?
I took my first.
Happen?
Yeah, I took my first amateur MMA fight in 2023. Like, literally, like it's almost been 3 years now. March 13th, I think, of 2023. And I lost my first amateur fight to
only loss.
It's been my only loss. Yeah, to he was pretty talented. He wrestled at Missouri. He was a college wrestler, and
Was this by this was a submission?
Yeah, right? Rear naked choke. Yeah. He just kind of wrestle fucked me, is what you call it. Like I wasn't, and really, actually, I was winning a lot of the wrestling exchanges with no wrestling. I had no wrestling. I'd only really been training jiu-jitsu and like kickboxing.
Yeah.
And so I really had never felt what like wrestling pressure felt like until that fight. And I was like, man, I got to like start wrestling. Yeah. You know, because if you don't, like, that's the thing. Like,
that's what MMA is.
That's what MMA is. MMA is like super wrestling based. And I got wrestle fucked and I got submitted. And but also like I had some really bright spots in the fight too. That was probably the fight of the night. If you beat me, it's gonna be fight of the night because it's gonna be a great fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, we've seen a lot of your highlights and stuff.
Yeah,
man.
I'm hard to beat.
But how was that loss? So I mean, being the first amateur fight,
it was great. It was great, and that's why I'm saying is because I made adjustments. Honestly, I started to commit myself more.
Was it at any point kind of like degrading or like kind of like
not at all, bro?
Like fuck,
not at all, bro. Honestly, like for me, I took it as like I just need to like work harder. I need to show up to the gym earlier, stay later. I need to just work harder, you know, and I need to start wrestling, and I need to start. And I think like exposure is just information. Like it's an opportunity to gather information. So even when I win, I'm not like, yes, I won. All right, like everything's good. It's like, nah, like you gotta like when you get exposed, like it's an opportunity to see what you need to work on and to gather information, and that's what I use my first loss as, and that's what I have continued to use.
That was your first amateur fight. I mean, I would think like from seeing a lot of fighters and how they do, like I feel like a lot of fighters tend to take a loss a lot harder later on in their career, whether it's like 5 fights after their first one, yours was right off the bat.
It was right off the bat.
You think maybe that could be something that like, hey, I'd rather take that loss at the beginning and learn from it and then go on? Because I mean, you've already had kind of what you had 6-7 fights as an amateur. You've had 3 fights as a pro. You're
Right.
from the beginning you're 10-1, 11-1 already. 10 fights without a loss. Do you feel like sometimes like it's bound to happen, or you're thinking about like, hey, what am I doing? Like, am I doing okay? Like,
I don't know, bro. Honestly, like, outcome is a distraction, so I just try to focus on.
Shit, I love that.
The outcome. You just focus on the process and just continuing to get better every day. Like Oregon, it's like win the day. Like Chip Kelly coined the term, like win the day. So you just try to win the day and do everything I can now to to focus on my process, and the outcome will. I have no control over that outside of the fact that I can control what I'm doing, like in my habits daily and what I'm doing in the gym. And
yeah, you made a comment when we were talking earlier, man. We were kind of talking about like fighting somebody and what you eat and intake and you kind of said like a thing kind of like, well, it all depends on like how you live your life and what you intake, and that's what shows on the cage. Right?
That's one of the many things, but that's a big one, and that I would say that's for in any profession. And like, and going back to what you guys do, because I'm respectful to what you guys do too. It's like what you guys consume. Like as a father, as like how you do one thing is how you do everything anyway. So if you guys like attack, like just like I attack a fight, like I got to attack being a father and a husband that way. And so I guess to answer your question is like you are like what you consume, so if you consume tortas and
favorite, dog.
Tortas.
My favorite.
That's why he's a torta leader, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I've wondered like why tortas Chuy? Well, because you consume tortas and you become the torta nigga.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
No, but I'm saying even like what you watch on TV, what you listen to on the radio, what you listen
it's all
to,
mental as well. Yeah.
Everything is programming you to think a certain way. What you read, all these things are like important factors, and I could give away all this information, bro, and they're still not gonna do it.
Man. It's like, up to the person to take it in and
people like
you
I could recommend the best books, and they're still not gonna go read them, and that's up to them. It's like what you do in the dark, will always come to light, and that's how I see like cage fighting. That's how I really even what you guys do, bro. Like because it's like what you guys consume and what you guys do in the dark when no one's watching. There's no cameras. Like will manifest like when you get on camera and like. In your guys' reels, in your guys' shorts, like even content production. And honestly, I learned a lot of this through like producing content and like just like kind of pursuing like entrepreneur type stuff,
I think it all has to do with just really knowing yourself and being yourself at all times.
Yeah.
Even especially if you're somebody that's entertained, being in entertainment industry or an athlete, like. You hear me?
Yeah. No.
It was Big O.
No,
it was Big O.
Mic check. Mic check. Oh, I think it's my headphones. Oh, here we go. Damn. Anyways, man, damn, that was
we lost. We were on fire.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
We
were on fire, man. There was gonna be
info out there.
Hey,
bro,
dude,
honestly,
Illuminati's like we need to.
They shut that shit down quick, bro.
Yeah.
They shut it down quick,
I gotta
bro.
mention, man, dude, 3-0 already in the CFC, dog. Holy shit!
I gotta correct you one more time, though, bro. I've only fought once for CFC. And then not that it's a big deal, but yeah.
So professionally, you're 3-0.
Professionally, I'm 3-0. I fought twice for Fury, which is a promotion out of Houston, or not Houston, it's like Texas, like UFC Fight Pass promotion, and then I fought
Fusion
my last
Fight
fight for CFC. Yeah,
your CFC fight,
Yeah.
and that was in October, right? That was in October. Your last fight that you had was in October.
Yeah.
Obviously you came out victorious. What is the future looking like for you here, man? Like, what are you expecting? What do you want? Is there somebody in particular that you want to fucking go up against? What's the plans here?
I'm the big game hunter, bro. So the better the prospect, the better the opportunity, bro. So nah, man. I look at this year, and I'd like to see myself go win 3 more fights by finish. leading up to October and then being on Dana White Contender Series in October and hopefully getting a UFC fight by the end of the year, is kind of been the plan. And but again, boys, this is like, all I can do is control what I can control, which is like, just
right. I mean, but it's always good to have a goal, man. Like
it's good to have a goal.
You got to know where you want to go.
Correct.
That's the main thing, right? And we see it, man. We feel that you're very determined on where you want to be and where you want to go. Now, during your time here and stuff, like, you're in a weight class that's middleweight and light, heavyweight.
Yep.
Is there a weight class that you're more comfortable doing?
Yeah, I mean, I like light heavyweight because I don't got to cut any weight. I just show up and fight. I like again, I'm the big game hunter, bro. So it's light heavyweight. I wouldn't have to do anything at all.
Yeah,
I just show up on fight day, and weigh in, yeah, I mean, and then middleweight. I think I'm a true middleweight. I think at the UFC level, at the highest level in the world, I think I'm a middleweight. I feel really good at middleweight, real confident, and I feel real strong, fast.
You look like you're very in shape, bro. Like we were talking about earlier about weight class, and I was telling Chuy, like, yo, bro, if we had to fight tomorrow, we would be in this dude's fucking weight class, because we pretty much weigh the same, but you're right here looking fit and sharp. Chuy's looking like a torta pounder.
Certified.
I'm looking almost like a half a torta.
What's your go-to, bro? Like, what do you eat? What's your go-to?
To be honest, I eat maybe once a day, but it's just anything that I either pick up or at home. But
that's a shitty diet.
He's got to do more tortas, bro.
To be honest, like I feel like if I was like a Chuy and I would have my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, dude, I'd be way bigger than Chuy.
What, man? Contrary to like it doesn't. It's counterintuitive. But the more you eat, like the less weight you would gain. Like the more times you eat throughout the day. So say like you.
But
eat
I think it depends on what you're eating, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta have a balanced diet.
Yeah, but like when I'm cutting weight, I try to eat more throughout the day versus like just one time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. How hard is that? Like when it comes to you, like before a fight and anything, you have to. What's the most weight that you've had to cut before a fight?
I cut like 35 pounds to make weight.
So I was looking at your vlog on your YouTube. Holy fuck!
By the way, man, we gotta say, man.
Yeah, I look totally different.
For those that are watching, man,
where can they reach your YouTube? Rick?
Yeah, where can they reach your YouTube?
YouTube is All Day J MMA, and then I'm Big Game Hunter MMA on Instagram.
Yeah, guys, this guy, his socials and your YouTube, very entertaining. If you guys want to follow a page of a athlete that's doing MMA,
there's a video I watched this morning because low key I was watching you at the gym, bro, and then I was like hearing you, and you're like, it's 4 a.m. Floyd Mayweather, let's get it, and then you guys start jogging, and then low key I see that everybody was wearing Mijo's things and everything.
Yeah,
you guys are jogging, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was
Is it hard to stay? Like, I mean, being an athlete in your position, an MMA fighter that could get a fight at any time, do you have to consistently be training or?
Yeah, like I think the best ability is like availability, bro. Yeah, like you got to be ready.
But isn't that like
because they could call like last week, for example, on Monday, my manager called me and he was like, "Hey, we got a fight for it's called dirty boxing, so it's like elbows and punches only." And he was like, "This Friday, so." But it ended up not going through because I guess the guy that dropped out like came back in, which is I don't know what happened, bro. Yeah. But I was ready to go. Like money
You're
is
ready to go.
Yeah, like this is how I provide for my family, bro. So I gotta be.
So I mean, obviously you have your body ready and all that, but still, like you just mentioned, like a lot of this has to do with politics, too, right? Like is it hard as an athlete yourself to get fights and make money off of it, like?
It has been in the past, but I just signed with Iridium, and that's the biggest sports management agency, and as far as like sending guys off to the UFC, so they got me a fight right away, and but in the past it has been tough, and that's why like for me, I took the CFC one like 3 weeks notice, and it was against Woody Chavez, who's like over 50 pro fights, so he's a veteran and a winning record, so Yeah, I believe in myself, bro, and I'm always ready. And actually, you know what? Looking back at that fight, I actually wasn't in great shape. Well, what's this? Oh, there you go.
That was your CFC preparation.
Yeah. So
That's badass.
I'm already out of breath looking at this, dude.
no more tortas, bro. I'm on the tortas today, bro.
Look at that,
Look
dude.
at that,
What the
bro.
fuck, bro?
Yeah, but like I was gonna
Jesus,
say, man, looking back at this fight, I was not in great shape. I had just fought in September, which was like a month prior.
Yeah.
And bro, I was on the tortas, bro. I was on the whatever diet, bro. I was on your diet, bro.
You was on the seafood diet.
He's on the Misa
I
diet,
was on
guys.
the what the fuck ever
He was
diet.
on the Misa diet, bro.
Which yeah, bro, but yeah, so I guess like again, like
Would you ever be interested on doing like the bare knuckle fighting?
hopefully not, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes well in my MMA career and I have a great career and yeah, I guess if they offer me a crazy bag, bro, and
So yeah, you know what? That's something that I've noticed too, man. I mean, we've interviewed Austin Trout. He's a good friend of ours.
No doubt,
You know, but we've noticed, and they've made a point like if bare knuckle is an organization that these fighters that maybe couldn't make it out there are now going back to here to keep it going.
yeah, that's kind of what's happened. Like the guys that like fall out of the UFC, they'll because like bare knuckle will pay, so they'll go fight bare knuckle. So that's why I say hopefully not.
So do you feel though, like, I mean, if it was for a good bag though, you would do it, right?
It depends.
Depends.
Yeah, if my bottom line is met, bro, like money doesn't like move
True.
me. Yeah,
Hey,
like,
that's right.
Yeah.
What about now? Let's say you could let's say even a UFC fighter just to make a good fight. Who would you want to challenge out of everybody that's available right now?
In the UFC?
Yeah.
To what? Like what?
For a fight, for a good fight that that maybe you could take on and make a name for yourself and start.
Then we just go to the best, bro. I think we say like Khamzat Chimaev. He's the middleweight champion.
Right.
Damn, that's scary, dude. That's
I
scary,
know,
dude.
bro.
That's a scary guy. He's a scary guy. Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
I think that people like he has an aura about him, and I think that allowed like that.
He's right, dude. He's right.
He has a aura. He has a certain aura about him, and I think that gets in people's heads. But I think that he's a bully, and I think that like bullies break. That's what I think. So I mean I think that and you see like when people stand up to him like Kamaru Usman and like Gilbert Burns, like
yeah.
I think that he starts to fight outside of himself, and so again like he has a kind of bully type attitude, and like it works sometimes because Drake is DDP. Like he went out there and smashed DDP for 5 rounds, and which I thought was going to be a much better fight, but I think he just let everybody's scared of the Russians, bro. In MMA,
What do you think that is? Is it because of
they have that aura, bro? Like they have that aura, but also I'll tell you why I think it is because we don't even bring our best athletes to combat sports. Like it's like the wrestling, like in America is like our D team, our E team, like not even our B team, bro. Because like think about American football, basketball, baseball,
boxing,
track, boxing, even, bro. Like and then maybe wrestling. So like they're bringing their best athletes to combat sports, like with Khamzat Chimaev, all these guys like that are coming out of that region because it's a warrior culture. Like they live amongst like they have like
The do or die.
warrior
That's what
culture,
they're
bro.
born to
It's like
do
the do or
out
die
there
brutality.
sometimes.
Yeah, they have that.
Dagestan 2-3 years we get. Forget about it.
But I think as more money comes into the sport of MMA, we'll start to see better athletes start to step up from America. And
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope
me
so.
too.
I really do because I mean, and you see it all the time too. I mean, when there's big fights coming out, you hardly see an American fighter.
yeah, but look at like John Jones, right? Like John Jones' brother is Chandler Jones, who played like
15
years in the NFL, like all pro, and so he has like that genetic capability. And John Jones is the best mixed martial artist of all time.
I was gonna ask, who do you think is
Or
the best
I mean, we could say like we could
weight class?
the best weight class.
Yeah, what do you think is like the best fighter in all weight classes? Heavyweight.
I think the best fighter right now, like pound for pound, like the most skilled fighter, I would say is like Peter Yan. Yeah, Ilya Taporia is another one. Islam. These are like the 3 guys I think like skill for skill are the best guys. But
What do you think about fighters like fucking Patty the Batty that just got their ass kicked here, but has, you know, a lot of people have talked good about him. I mean, he's good. He's good for the crowd. You know.
I think Patty. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like, I've always overestimated him or underestimated him, and I've always picked against him because I don't think he's very skilled, but he has like a certain aura about him, and he's a gamer, so he goes out there and like he's ready to perform. Like he's a performer, you know. So, yeah, I think he was a little bit in over his head his last fight, and I think that's okay because he has a champ. Being a champion is not really about, like, in my opinion at least, like, I don't know everything, but to me, being a champion is a mindset. It's not about like having the belt. Like, and I think Patty the Batty is a champion, and you could see like in what he said after his loss, how he acted after his loss, and I think he's back to the
champ. He's a people's champ. He's, you know, people that are, you know.
Well, I think he's going to go back to the drawing board and get better too. Yeah. He's going to continue to evolve because, like you said, we talked about earlier. Like, I think a lot of fighters and athletes, just in general, like, they experience like some form of adversity and they allow that to like infiltrate their mental, you know, and I think that's where you see guys like start to kind of like take a dip in their career, you know, but I think certain guys will push through that and back to the drawing board and just control what you can control, you know.
That's what I love about MMA and all the different types of fighters that they're able to produce and shit.
What were your thoughts on Poirier retiring?
Probably good for him. Yeah, good for him, man. Yeah, like
I think it's best that they do now.
He's a dog, bro. I mean, he went out on pretty much on top, you know, as far as like, you know, he put on a couple good fights, and then, bro, if you could take care of your family off of like getting in fist fights, bro, like, you know, like, or playing any type of game, bro, like, it's really a game. Fighting's not so much a game, but it's pretty much, it's childish. Like, you know, you guys used to wrestle.
No, it's not.
We used to do like body boxing in the freaking bathroom and shit, like body shots and shit. Bro, it's like childish. You know, I go to the gym every day and have a great time, bro. I have a great time every day.
We see, bro. But that's we gotta be careful, man. I've seen that people gotta be careful because when it comes to sparring out there, man, and we'll pull up a video here. There's a video, one of your shorts that you did, man, and one of your grapplings, which is one of the people that you grapple that are good friends of yours, man. At one point, one of them just slapped you out of nowhere.
Oh,
man.
no, that was a competition.
It's a competition.
Yeah. Dude. He was of no threat, though, bro. He was going to be all right, bro. Like, I think he got intimidated and, like,
Does that happen often when it comes to, like, grappling and stuff like that?
Nah. What happened was like, I was being aggressive, and I think he was, like, real nervous and was, like, didn't know what to do. He was, like, flight or flight is what
Yeah.
But he's a really nice kid, bro. Like, he was really nice. Yeah, he's real nice.
As a fighter, bro, is it hard for you? I mean, obviously, probably not, like, knowing that you're a professional. But, you know, do you go through the day, you know, like, out and about, you know, you're at Walmart and somebody fucking bumps into you and shit? Like, are you just like, bro, you don't even fucking know right now?
Nah.
I would. I would.
You're like, this motherfucker.
I'd be 4-0 right now if it wasn't for my kid being here, right? You know?
Nah, bro. If you bump into people and you try to start drama, you're crazy because you don't know who you're starting drama with.
That's so scary, dude.
You know?
You don't
I'm not even saying with me. I'm not, like, I'm just saying in general. Like, I don't want any problems either because I don't know who. You know what I mean? I want
what they're going through,
especially nowadays, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? Drop on the floor and fucking try and like jujitsu with me? No, dude. This guy could bring out a gun and be like, bam, bam.
Yeah.
You know, chuck on this.
For AJ Hotchkins, Mount Rushmore of MMA, who would it be and why?
Bro. I mean, how many people are on Mount Rushmore?
I think 4. Let me double check.
Yeah,
we
4.
don't know.
5.
This guy said he was from Juarez and shit.
He's more American. He's asking more American questions than us, bro.
Yeah.
Hell no.
He's like, I think 4, bro.
Fuck it, 4.
Maybe you're right. If I had to guess, I want to guess 5, bro.
I'm guessing 5.
5? All right, we'll see right now.
Your top 5 MMA fighters.
We'll say like John Jones, Habib, Conor McGregor.
4, my boy.
4.
So, yeah.
I only get 4.
Yeah, you get 4.
Yeah, and then GSP. So John Jones, GSP. McGregor, Habib, GSP, and then like you got like Demetrius Johnson. That's like probably would have been the 5th. Like,
why is he not like? I mean, he's way above up there, bro. Is it because of his size? Did people not put him up there because of his size? Is that
I think like it's just tough to watch 125ers, bro. Even though they're the like for casuals, I mean, like, but they're the most skilled fighters on the planet, like skill wise. Like
they go for a long ass, dude. Bro, they're gonna be going mayhem all 5 rounds.
Bro, they're so fast, like you can't even see what's going on sometimes, like because they're that fast. But I think that there's just something about like the Pereiras, the Hamzats, the John Joneses, like. Where it's a spectacle, bro. You see how many times you see like, you know, like dudes that are 6'4", 220 fight in a fight, bro.
In a good fight.
In a good fight.
Where they're doing fucking Superman punches and fucking flying knees.
Spinning back kicks and shit.
Fuck,
you know,
dude.
spinning elbows.
Fuck. What do you think about like these fighters going into like the whole Jake Paul boxing? Would you be somebody that would be up to fight Jake Paul?
Boxing?
I would love to fight Jake Paul.
Not bad,
I would love to fight.
Do you think
Bro.
Jake Paul is a true boxer?
Yeah, I mean, like he trains every day, and you know, he's serious about his craft. I feel like he puts millions of dollars into his camp. So, you know, he's been boxing only like 4 years. You know, like so. You know, I think he's progressed and like he's beat some legitimate like guys that have been fighting their whole life. Nate Diaz, Tyrone Woodley, Anderson Silva being the best one probably, bro. Because Anderson Silva's a dog, bro.
Yeah.
So bro, I think he's super legit.
Jake Paul, bro. I know you're watching, dude. Hey, I know you're watching, bro.
Yeah, tell him.
You got our girl Stephanie Hahn already. Yeah. Come get our boy here, dog. He's ready.
Yeah. I'd love to fight with Jake Paul. That'd be amazing, bro. That'd be an amazing opportunity.
We'll make it happen somehow, right, Chuy? We'll call some people.
But it has to be
Let's
here.
get on it, Chuy.
It has to be here in El Paso.
That'd be amazing, bro.
Yeah,
Anywhere would be great.
With that being said, were you going for Stephanie Hahn or Holly Holmes?
Oh, Stephanie Hahn, bro. Yeah, come on, bro.
Chuy, what kind of fucking question is that?
Some people, I have friends in Albuquerque.
Nah.
That didn't believe Hahn was going to take it. And I have friends here in El Paso that didn't.
Now, as far as what I thought would happen, I didn't really know, but I probably would have guessed Holly Holmes. Because I don't really, and she looked big and real physical, but also her age. So,
dude, I mean, I see Holly Holmes and I want to be like, yes, sir, for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, that's how big she is.
She's so the general, you know. I don't know. She looks mean and tough, bro.
Yeah,
you know?
she does.
So when she like,
she's legit. She's been in there with like legit. And I don't know how to gauge boxers, like because like I don't know who Stephanie Hahn has beat. I didn't know much about her, but I'm super happy, obviously, that she won. And yeah, I think it's good that, you know, like I'm pro El Paso, bro. Like if you're in El Paso, like I'm pro El Paso.
Hell yeah,
because like I want to see people win. I want to see I want there to be more collaboration, and I feel that there's not a lot of that in El Paso, to be honest with you.
No,
guys,
yeah, for sure, man. And there's a lot of big athletes out there that have said the same thing that you have. Like,
I feel like there's a lot of like hate, man. Like they're like people will like hate because they're not doing shit, you know. And they're like,
bro.
They want to see like Stephanie Hahn lose, but that's just.
Like, what are they doing? Sitting on their asses watching reels, bro.
But that's and jerking off and shit. I don't know what they're
pulling a plug, like, have no bitches.
Like, have no. They get zero pussy.
No tackles and bitches, bro.
No tackles, no bitches,
bro. Nah, fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously though, like
I hate that,
bro. I get it too. Like I'm like, bro, like I hear stuff gets back to me and I'm like, oh, I thought we were cool. I was like, I see this person, we're cool, and then like I heard that they said this and that, and it's like, or I got booed at CFC, and it's like, bro,
what
but like,
fuck?
yeah, which is cool. Like for me, I'd rather that than nothing, you know. So
true.
But yeah.
But then at the end, he was all like, "Are you not entertained, motherfucker?"
Yeah. But I'm pro El Paso. Like I want to see El Paso win. Like Aaron Jones, like Will Hernandez, like Stephanie Hahn, like anybody that's like.
And I'm gonna follow you up, Abel Mendoza, La Bikina Rodriguez, right there, like you said, Stephanie Hahn.
No doubt, no doubt.
They're out here doing the
Don
thing.
Barry is another one.
Dominic Barry's out here doing the thing.
Yeah, like
the Takeover Show is doing their shit.
James Avery
the Takeover Show.
Right.
Yeah, nah, bro. But I'm like, man, I want to see
warriors and dogs out here.
But I think that, man, it's like. Not even just El Paso. I just want to see people win in general. It's enough to go around for everybody. If you're trying to get it, then you know you're trying to get it. But if
give him a little pose right quick. Hey.
A pose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more time, Big. I'm gonna stop you right there. One big shout out to Big O right here, right quick.
Yeah, Big
shout out to
Big O's working right now, man. Big O's on it. There he is, right there. Look, we missed him, but it's all good.
No, it's all good. Nah, but so we're coming down to about an hour, a little bit over an hour already here, man. I kind of want to ask you. I mean, being here in El Paso for 7 years, you just said that you're pro El Paso, and I like that about somebody that is not originally from El Paso, but has grown from El Paso. What's your favorite thing about El Paso, bro? Like if
the sun in the mountains, bro. I love the sun in the mountains. I live right off the mountain on the west side.
Okay. Oh, he's a West Sider too.
Yeah. Wow, you guys are West Siders too?
Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir.
It's gotta be that way. What about you, Big O?
Big O.
East
Side. All right. They booed him. I like that thing. They booed him. Nah, honestly, bro, I love the desert. I love the mountains, and I love the sun. That's what I love about El Paso.
Yeah, being from Oregon and
it's
shit. It's
super humbling, like to like walk outside and see a mountain. Because it's a, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm kind of glad you got into the El Paso topic because we have a little game. It's called it's a this or that type of game.
I've heard of this. Let's do it.
You down to play?
I'm down to do it, bro.
Can we get some music, my boy?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if I can play this game right, bro. Let's see if I could even get it. You know
so, we like to call it Chicos Tacos or Burritos Crisostomo.
See, bro. I already knew I was gonna jack it up.
So we'll skip on that. Whataburger. Whataburger.
He went straight to the white. He's like, all right. Whataburger. Okay, Whataburger. What?
Whataburger or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out, bro.
In-N-Out.
Yeah. You want me to give you the reason, bro? Like,
yes, please.
Drop it.
In-N-Out is. In-N-Out, bro. Fresher quality food, bro. They have fresher food, smaller menu.
Okay.
And I'm not like In-N-Out is like super commercialized at this point. I feel. Don't you feel that way? Or
yeah, I do.
My
too.
wife really likes In-N-Out. She said, Whataburger, but because she says I don't get the right stuff. Like you guys get like the green hatch chili. Maybe that's just in El Paso.
The honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds fire, bro.
Yeah.
It is fire.
Hey, I'm hungry right now.
So
actually, I've never tried In-N-Out, bro.
damn.
No,
Never
Savage.
tried In-N-Out.
bro.
yet.
We got to do the In-N-Out.
That's why I can't give it.
bro.
I mean, I'll always say Whataburger.
Okay.
Even Chico's Tacos burgers.
Just out of loyalty.
Just out of loyalty.
Just out of G
Because I'm
code.
not a liar, dude.
So we're gonna move on right here. I'm gonna let my boy jump in.
All right, man. So speaking of here in El Paso, bro, you want to take your wife out on a nice day. You want to take her out for some good looks, man. Are you doing Trans Mountain or are you doing Scenic Drive?
I don't know.
You taking her to Scenic Drive to see downtown,
Scenic?
bro?
Yeah, probably.
You taking her
Scenic
down
Drive.
to Trans
Scenic
Mountain?
Drive. Scenic Drive
Over
looks
the
over
mountain.
downtown, or what's
Yeah.
the one that's when you're going
The
to
mountain,
the northeast?
that's Trans Mountain.
That's Trans Mountain.
I like Scenic then.
You like
Yeah,
Scenic?
we used to
Oh,
actually walk Scenic all the time, me and my wife. But now we got kids at the house, so we don't. I don't get to take my wife to do shit. She's at the house, bro. She's at the house.
I'll be back, bro.
Making turkey bacon and eggs right now. Getting ready
Hell yeah.
Hell
getting
yeah.
ready for my arrival. Yeah.
So are we doing the Sun Bowl or are we doing the University Park for a fight?
What's the University Park?
The baseball stadium? The
Oh,
Chihuahua
they've
stadium?
had that. They've
Or
had
the-
LFA there. I was actually supposed to fight there as an amateur, but the guy pulled out.
Oh, shit. No way.
If you said the Sun Bowl?
Yeah, Sun Bowl.
The Sun
minors?
Bowl, bro.
Hell yeah.
We just got to get enough people to come out and support, man. We got to do more podcasts and vlogs and get Will Hernandez.
Yeah,
and the
actually,
Mino things and-
we're working on all that too. And actually, who's coming into the Sun Bowl?
BTS, and then it's gonna be. They were just announced Jelly Roll, and they just announced Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone.
I've been doing a lot of country music, bro. And I like Jelly Roll, man. He's country, right?
Yeah.
He's been doing country music.
Post Malone is getting into country too.
I
right?
think so
He's
too, right?
getting
Yeah.
into like country hip hop stuff. That's cool.
Country's
man.
a vibe, bro. I love
It
country
is, bro.
music.
You know, now that I'm older, I think it's a good vibe just to chill, pop a beer.
Yeah,
a little bit,
like
hang out
makes
with
you
the
want to
wife.
love your wife.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Not
like
cheat on her and
makes
shit.
you want to go play outside with your kids. You know,
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
you want to be a good dad and a
Makes
good
you want to be a
husband.
good dad and shit. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You start
What do you-
listening to NBA YoungBoy and shit. It's
Nah.
like, yeah, bro, it's not good.
So before I let you go on this one, bro, is it gonna be the UTEP Miners or the El Paso Locomotives?
I'm a UTEP minor.
Come on,
bro.
Chuy. What kind of question is that?
You gotta
never know,
bounce
bro.
another one, bro. You gotta.
know.
I don't even know what the locomotives are, if I'm being honest.
The soccer team.
Oh, okay. I know the soccer
look at
team.
it.
Then I know
Yeah,
the soccer team.
yeah.
The Chihuahuas, though, I know the Chihuahuas for sure.
Have you been to any?
I've been to
other,
one game. Yeah,
baseball
one
games?
game. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Adrian's big on him. I saw he said on your guys' show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Adrian
he is.
Brodus.
Brodus. It's not Brodus. It's Broadus.
Is it?
It's Broadus.
So I got
Right?
two.
It's
Yeah, it's
Broadus?
Broadus. Adrian Broadus.
Yeah, I always say Brodus.
So before I let you go, my boy, we have this 2 more for you right here.
All
Go
right.
for it, Chuy. Go for it.
It's gonna be the summer in El Paso or the winter in El Paso.
Damn, bro, I'm grateful for everything, bro. I told you I'm gonna jack this game up, bro. I love
it's
everything,
tough.
bro. I find beauty in everything, bro.
It's the worst game to play with this guy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
One more. It's gonna be
maybe-
shopping at the fountains or shopping at the outlets.
Nah. Let
Bro,
me ask you a real question, man.
I'll answer. Go ahead, yeah.
Are we doing green enchiladas or red enchiladas?
brother? I'm sorry, I'm gonna disappoint
I don't give
you
a fuck.
guys.
He's like, I'll take them
I
all.
don't like that.
Bro, I don't even know the difference, though, bro.
Oh,
What's the
what?
difference,
Like,
bro?
You can't taste the difference when you eat red enchiladas.
Bro,
or
I don't
green
know what
green
menudo.
chile
The
and
difference
the red
between
chile?
like menudo
And pozole?
like, pozole.
Me either.
What, for real?
Me either, dude.
Y'all crazy.
Actually, he's right. I don't. What is the fucking
It's still
difference?
made out of the same hummus. If I said it right. The little
Okay, yeah. So the little hummus
Yeah,
corn
but
thing.
the
okay.
caldo, like the ingredients in a
It tastes the
pozole-
same.
In a pozole, you can either swap it with meat, beef, chicken, and
And then you put cabbage
No.
on the other one.
See,
and
but
the
this
other
is
one.
what my
Cabbage
point is.
corn.
I don't even know
and
that.
Dude, I feel like I'm in
menudo,
a-
bro. You don't put no men.
I feel like I'm in
corn, no.
Oregon.
That one's made out of the panza, the stomach
Organ,
out of
bro.
the cow. Yeah, it's
Oregonian.
the organ of the cow.
Oregonian.
Oregonian, yeah.
Oregonian, dude.
What
I
was,
feel like I'm.
what was your question? Honestly, bro, I like Ross, bro. That wasn't part of the. Yeah, I'm like thrift, bro.
Me
Yeah,
too,
I'm
man.
Like thrift, yeah. Once you start,
Ross?
you have kids.
Nah.
Yeah, once you start having
Ross
kids,
or Burlington, dude?
Yeah,
You
no,
could
no,
forget
but
about the
That was my
outlets.
next question. that was my
What
next
the fuck
question.
is that?
you can forget about the outlets, bro. Literally, bro, forget them.
My next
Hell yeah,
question was La Ross or Burlington.
La Rosa, bro.
Man,
Ross or
what?
Burlington. Ross or Burlington.
Ross, bro.
Ross?
There,
Yeah.
I got a straight answer for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Burlington's kind of like
It's kind of like Ross in a way, right?
No, Burlington's more like coat factories and like dress shoes and like. Well, it was. Now it's growing more.
it's called the Burlington Coat Factory, though.
Yeah, it has like travel shit, like like business shit. Like,
Yeah. It's just messy. It's always messy when I go in
Yeah,
there, but that
big
might
facts.
just be the one that I go to. But Ross has been great for me. I think
Fuck yeah,
I always
dude.
get Ross and Marshall's confused though.
Oh, Marshall's, dude.
So
As a Mexican, you gotta throw TJ Maxx in there, my boy.
okay,
Yeah, they have nice furniture and stuff in there. It's the same thing, but
Really?
they have more furniture
shit.
stuff. Yeah.
okay.
Right
we
here
need,
on-
dude,
right here
we need to do a vlog where we go out and go shopping
a
with
Chicano vlog.
with
you
a
know?
fucking professional MMA fighter, dude.
I think we need to go eat, bro. Chico's, not Chico's Tacos, Mijo's Tacos.
Mijos Tacos,
Yeah,
for sure.
That's honestly that's our next move, bro. We're gonna
That's
go
it.
do.
We're gonna do that.
We're gonna do Mijo's Tacos. I think would be the ideal move for us. I'm a Mijo's supporter, so
Yeah, Mijos is a sponsor,
and
man.
then that
We-
way, next time we get on here, I might have some. I'm like, no. Actually, guys, like, you guys need to go to Mijo's Tacos. Like, that's the
Okay.
spot. to
Yeah,
go
we're
to.
gonna do that for sure. Now, before we go ahead and end this pod, man, what we like to do is we like to give people about 30 seconds on this segment that my boy Chuy came up with. It's called Borderland
Uplift.
Okay.
So
you
if you
could
could
give out this camera right here. Give
And
us about.
Like 30 seconds to a minute of just motivation to the community, people that have been in your position, people that are just
Or
looking.
maybe you're thinking about doing what you're doing, or
Looking
just
or-
any good words of wisdom to the people that are listening.
Words of wisdom on the spot.
Hey.
Sir.
Yeah, man. I would say like, I guess if you're trying to do, yeah, just watch the podcast. You know, I think I dropped a bunch of gems, but yeah, I would say collaborate with one another. Collaborate. Don't hate on the next person because there's plenty to go around. And I think that just control the things that you can control, and remember that outcome's a distraction, and that focus on the process and the journey, and just enjoy it too. Like, I think the biggest thing for me as an athlete is when I look back at like even like my college football career, like the thing that I miss most is like the camaraderie in the locker room, like the team meals, like the airplane rides, like the
chemistry.
It's the small stuff, man. So I would say like, man, don't like, you know, it's good. It's good to set goals and to look into the future, but also like try to stay present in the process and
in the journey, man.
You know what? Actually, that's the one I haven't touched on. Is that they asked Phil Jackson like what was Michael Jordan's best attribute, and he was like that he was always present, and I think that's a really important attribute as not only an athlete but as anyone, as a father, as a husband. Those are the things that I am. But I think just in anything is like staying present. And that's what I'm doing right now with you guys, and that's why I appreciate the platform. And I had fun today with you guys, and yeah, I'd say just focus on being present. And yeah, man, that's all I got for you.
Man, some good words of wisdom, man. Some good words of wisdom, dude. Speaking of good words of wisdom, too, we're gonna go around this table. We're gonna give our last words, starting with you, Chuy. Final words for you, Chuy.
First of all, I appreciate you, my boy. You now have 2 new friends you can rely on, bro. Whenever you want to like collaborate or like you said or anything, reach out, bro. We're like one text away. We're one call away. Like don't hesitate.
We're one torta away.
I appreciate the lessons that you walked in with here, teaching us. Honestly, your history from Oregon that you chose El Paso is an honor, bro. So like I said, you always have 2 friends here.
No doubt, brother, man. I appreciate you guys, man. That's awesome, man.
Any final words for you before we end this pod here today?
Nah, brother. I already hit it.
He did hit it hard, man. We're gonna put a little short clip on that, dude, and we're gonna sign it off, and we're gonna take some pictures, and we're gonna have you sign them too. So when you make it to the UFC, dude,
you
had them here first.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be loaded.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna be loaded on this, man. But final words for me, man. Like Chuy said, bro, we're very grateful for you to giving us your time. Shout out to our boy Brodus. Shout out to him.
Adrian's a dog.
Adrian is a dog, bro.
Adrian's a dog. Tap in ESPN 300 radio.
600
radio.
600 radio, bro. We'll have all those links here at the bottom below.
Get that right.
He's at the Super Bowl right now.
He's
bro.
He's interviewing fucking legends right now.
He had Workaholics on.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
That's cool.
But brother, we do have an open door policy, so whenever you want to come by and get on the show or do anything and collaborate, we're more than welcome to have you on. And thank you so much. I just gotta say, man, I took a lot out of this interview. One thing that I took, and being a husband and a dad myself, I do really love the fact that you are a family man. You are a man of God. You're somebody that I could see that is very mentally strong. And for those that are watching and listening, if you're an athlete or an actor or an artist that is looking to become something, man, take it into consideration with our boy here, AJ, man. It's a lot of it is mental. You guys, you just try your best to be the best. Love your family, love God, and
be a better version of yourself.
Be a better version of yourself. And AJ, dude, man, can't wait to see your next fight. Can't wait to hang out again, and we could go get some tortas after this.
Hey.
Yeah, all that being said,
it's Mijos Tacos.
Mijos Tacos.
We're eating healthy this year.
Mijos Tacos. Hey, does Mijos Tacos serve tortas? We'll find out. Hey. All that being said, guys, make sure you guys are following, subscribing, and liking. And thank you so much, guys. You guys make sure to be safe and stay fresh. We're out.
It's an honor, bro. Thank you.